field, a beautiful field. It's I think it's the prettiest field we played on in years, Jeff.
Oh, I totally agree. We drove up and got here at the stadium, and that was the first thing that caught my eye. Was looking at this beautiful field, turf field, lined in the purple and gold of the St. Martinville Tigers, and just a great atmosphere. It is the quarterfinals. It is the playoffs, and anything less, you wouldn't expect anything less. We got here early, and, man, the tailgating was going on. The music was playing.
At 3 o'clock, man.
Yeah, and the pits were going, and, man, the smells and excitement of Friday night football. Hey, this is what it's all about. If you win, you go home. If you lose, you go home.
Exactly. But it's going to be a great night. We'll give you some things to look out for and talk about some starting lineups. But first, I want to go down to Charles Owens for a sideline report before we get started. Again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. Go ahead, Chuck.
Good evening, everybody. I say this every week, and it's no different this week. The Cats are warming up down here with a business-like look. They're warming up just like they did against Grant. They're warming up just like they did against DeRidder. They're doing their thing.
Right.
It's so exciting to get to be here the day after Thanksgiving for these boys to have this chance, for these coaches, for both these communities to have this, this thing going in our state. And Sam and Jeff described it beautifully. I mean, this is a spectacular field. The people, I guess this is St. Martin Parish. They voted on a bond issue that funded this thing.
Right.
And it is beautiful.
Right.
The feel here, F-E-E-E-L, is not as, I do 3 E's. The feel here is not as electric as Wampus Cat Stadium because it's not so close. But the field is beautiful, and we're expecting a good game.
Yeah, it's one of the newer turf fields. It's got the black rubber pellets out there, so we'll get to see some of that. But at any rate, it's going to be a great game here. Jeff, let's talk about what do you think? Let's talk about St. Martin.
Well, the first thing that I think about is when we drove up, the tailgate was going on, and we went over there and visited with those folks.
Oh,
man, the hospitality was great. They were just fixing to fire up, and they were making some tiger chicken over there and some jambalaya. They were making some red beans and rice. Oh, my goodness. And it was just a great atmosphere.
It felt like you were at Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
And they were so hospitable that they gave us some of that chicken, and it was wonderful. Anyway,
they wouldn't let us come.
I digress. I digress. But go ahead, sir.
Well, just kind of giving you, that it is the quarterfinals. And first, we're going to start off and give you tonight's bracket in 4A. You have number 9, Bastrop, at number 1, Edna Carr. Number 5, Lakeshore, at number 4, Neville. That, I think, will be an interesting football game there in itself. And, of course, the one we have here, number 6, Leesville, at number 3, St. Martinville. And number 2, Warren Easton, taking on Northwood of Shreveport.
Both of every game in the bracket right now, you get, like we talked about the other night, you get to this point, everybody's good. Again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. Anyway, go ahead.
So this is going to be a matchup tonight with 2 undefeated teams. And, wow, my goodness, it doesn't get any better than that. The Tigers started off a heck of a year. They opened up with 5A New Iberia, defeated them 31-28. And then defeated 5A Lafayette 47-27. Defeated 5A Como 28-21. Defeated 4A Northside 48-6. And defeated number 4A Woodlawn of Baton Rouge 42-3. Then they jumped into their district play. Defeated Livonia 55-34. Cecilia 50-18, Opelousas 40-7, Beau Chene 31-0, and Breaux Bridge 30-28. And their road to get here was in week 1. They defeated number 30 Franklinton 55-42, and then last week defeated number 14 Belle Chase 28-7. There's a lot of 40s and 50s that they put up on the board. This team scores, and how do they do it? They just run, and run, and then they're going to run some more.
Yeah.
And they got a quarterback, Marcavius Williams. This guy, he's been leading the charge all year long, and he keeps feeding the ball to his big running back, Travion Benjamin, and also Trayvon James. And then also the quarterback himself, he likes to take it and run it as well. So
he's a great Coach Causey calls him a great athlete. So we'll have to we'll have to keep our eye on him.
Yeah, and they are. That's what's going to keep the defense, on their toes. And they have a very good defense in and of itself. They have a big defensive end, number 5, Marcus Cormier, and their linebacker, number 10, Mikael Chambers. He's a player, and the two defensive backs that they have are very good. And it just we were sitting here talking earlier, just kind of wondering which one of these two guys is going to be hooked up with DeJuan Tolbert tonight on the football field, and that is number 1, Latravian Wilkes and Mandrell Butler. Those are their two big guys in that defensive backfield.
That's right. And we'll talk about this more, but this is also, for those LSU Tiger fans, this is the home of Early Doucette. So everybody that's a Tiger fan knows that name well, and he came right here at St. Martinville. Let's go. Again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. We'll bring you some starting lineups right here in just a second. But, Charles, looks like we pretty much have a full house over there on the visitor side.
Yeah, there are some handful of seats on the front row, but if you sit there, you're going to have to be staring into the bar of the fence. So, yeah, it's full up here. People are here. Luckily, we had some rain earlier, or a lot of raincoats. There's a lot of raincoats out and some umbrellas out, but the rain has ceased, and it's turning into a nice evening of football. In fact, I've taken my jacket off. It's warm enough to just enjoy this weather.
Well, again, we look for an epic football battle here. Battle of two different offenses. The Wampus Cats will make everything wide open if they need to. I think we can score against them. My question is, can we stop them when we need to? I think this is going to be one of those games, kind of like Parkway when their state championship games. We got to make a stop, and I think we can. But in this situation, I think we can score. But they're going to be big on defense as well. So we're going to see that. But anyway, Jeff, you got some starting. We do need to take a break. Thank you very much, Jeff. Again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. We got some starting lineups. We'll talk a little bit more about what we think we need to do here tonight to win this game here. Again, we're in St. Martinville, Louisiana, the third round of the playoffs. You got to love this. This is quarterfinal action. First time we've been in the quarterfinals since 2000. What a great game it's going to be. We appreciate you guys listening. And don't go anywhere. This is All-American Country. 93.5 KJAE.
When Merchants and Farmers Bank first opened its doors in 1928, we knew that we would have a strong future in Vernon Parish. Our growing retail and agricultural economy needed a bank. And as we transitioned to serving those who serve the needs of our country, we grew right along with Vernon Parish. Over the years, we added more locations and grew our staff to nearly 100 people. And through it all, we embraced the changing times with new equipment and new technology, becoming one of the first banks in Louisiana to build a website and offer online banking. Together, we've enjoyed quite a few changes and are very grateful to our long-standing customers, employees, stockholders, and friends. So please join us as we celebrate our 90th anniversary on Thursday, November 29th at our main location, 501 South 5th Street, beginning at 11 a.m.
Happy anniversary!
Because your future begins with our history. Merchants and Farmers Bank. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Wampus Cat fans, to St. Martinville, Louisiana, the quarterfinals. You got to love this, Jeff. Let's talk about last week and the stats. We, at the end of the game last week, we didn't have a chance to do the stats for last week, but thanks to Sam Hecker and Bobby Bourdon, we have the stats, and let's talk about that.
Yeah, we do. They're really not shiny, but they got the job done. We talked about how the Tigers got here in the quarterfinals, and we're talking about how the Wampus Cats got here. Well, they ran the gamut during the regular season, and in week one, they defeated the number 27 Woodlawn of Shreveport Knights 49-28. Of course, last week, number 11 Assumption Mustangs fell in Wampus Cat Stadium 27-14. Jacob Mount by a score of 27-14. Jacob Mount was 6 of 11 for 131 yards. Not a lot of rushing yards last week. Dante Galashaw was the leading ball carrier at 13 carries, 48 yards. Caleb Galashaw, 9 carries, 34 yards. Darius Sawyer had 4 carries and gained 10 yards and a touchdown. And Noah Lane had 5 touches for 5 yards. The big thing was receiving, and that's what they did. You said they spread it. If they have to do this, they'll do this. And, well, they actually went to the air. DeJuan Tobert had 4 huge catches for the Wampus Cats for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Caleb Galashaw had a big catch for 32, and Noah Lane caught one for 5 yards. But on the defensive side of the ball, that's what we expected out of this Wampus Cat squad. Matt Fahina had 5 solo tackles and 11 assists on the night.
Now, say that again. 11 assists.
11 assists.
He was around the ball, was he not?
He was.
Then you had Darius Allen, Mikael Phillips, and Jacob Feliciano. Each had all solos, but Darius Allen had 1 assist. Mikael Phillips had 5, and Feliciano had 4 assists. Nick Green had a big night, 6 solo tackles with 1 assist. Tylen Adams had 3 solos for 4 assists, and Chris Davis had 2 solos, 6 assists, and scooped up a couple of turnovers for the Wampus Cats. Fahina, Green, and Adams all had tackles for losses for the Wampus Cats on defense. And the rest of that defensive squad, each of them had assists as well. So this is a team that everybody gets into the action on defense. They're going to be around where the ball is. Mikael Phillips had a big sack last week. Fosa Bowan had 2 sacks for the Wampus Cats, and Tyreek Walker had a big interception for the Wampus Cats last week. So this defense, they all got it done. It's a team thing, and if you look at these defensive stats tell it. I mean, that's just, as Coach says, they try to put them in the right places, and then it's up to them to follow through, and I thought they did a fantastic job as well. And that kind of thing is going to happen tonight.
That's right. Again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. We appreciate everybody down at the Merchants and Farmers Bank, but we talked about the fact that defense is like messing with a red wasp nest in the middle of August. You just don't want to do it.
No.
The one will get you, and then the rest of them will just lay it to you. But at any rate, you got some. We have some starting lineups for the Wampus Cats. Once again, the Merchants and Farmers pregame show is what we're into right now.
Of course, on the defense, you're going to see your front line is going to be Nick Green, Aaron Hunter, Tylen Adams, and Reuben Jean. Of course, your linebacking crew: Chris Davis, Christian Patterson, and Matthew Fahina. And then Darius Allen and Nigel McCoy are going to be your corners. Tyler Brady and Chris Patterson is also defensive backs. But also, you're going to see some people coming in and out. You're going to see DeMarcus McCord. He's going to be in there. You got Nick Cuevas is going to come in. DeMarcus Potter, Christian Person, of course Feliciano. He's going to be up in there in that rotation as well.
Right.
So of course Mikael Phillips and those players on defense. You got to have those guys that you can send in and hopefully give 1 or 2 nice rest.
Right. So I want to say hello to Mike Jackson, who's listening to us in Houma, Louisiana. Appreciate you listening. And I know we have some Michigan listeners. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we have some California listeners. And also
a
guy who's there at every home game, Clayton Isles, who decided to take a trip in a foreign country by the name of Alabama.
I know. He went to southern Kuwait, did he not?
Apparently, Louisiana turkey ain't good enough for him. So he had to go to Alabama. So he's listening as well. He loves his Wampus Cats and loves high school football. Offensively for the Wampus Cats tonight, your center Brett Pope, and this is a group here that's going to have to keep those linebacking crew of the Tigers, out of the backfield and open up some gaps and give these guys a chance to run. But you got Brett Pope, Peyton Lips, and Monte Lynch, Caleb Westfall, Matthew Anderson. I mean, all those guys there. Noah Lane in the tight end position, and the quarterback Jacob Mount had a little bit of a injury issue last week, but came back to finish the game, and he was out there in warm-ups, looked pretty good doing his warm-ups. And, of course, in the backfield for the Wampus Cats, you have that Galashaw, Pony Express, Dante and Caleb, and then your wide receivers are Darius Sawyer and DeJuan Tolbert. Those are your receivers tonight. And, you know, they're going to run people in and out as well. Sometimes you'll see Christian Huffpower come in and Brandon Robertson and a whole different group. So, I mean, this is definitely going to be a team effort all the way around on both sides of the football. But the big thing is to see if you can slow down the running attack of these St. Martinville Tigers.
And you said it right there. They will run at you and run at you and run at you some more. I talked to a friend of mine who's an official that came down here and worked this game last week, and he said, "My goodness, they were just big, and they seemed like they were pushing each other around, pushing like if they had the running back stop, the big lineman would get behind them and push them another 5 yards." So that's the kind of thing we're gonna have to find an answer to. It's going to be fun to see what kind of things Coach Causey throws at him, because you know Coach Causey defensively, this is right up his alley. He loves that kind of thing. At any rate, again, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. I'm going to go down to Chuck Owens and see if how's that. It still looks like people are filing in on the far side, Chuck.
They are. The Wampus Cat Band just got here. They are making their way out onto the field. There are seats available. I can't see them in the stands, so if you're coming and you're driving in, you're listening to us, come on over here and take a look, but be mentally prepared to sit on the home side for this thing tonight.
Or if you have if you smart enough to brought a lawn chair. I know a lot of people that came in with armchairs. I mean, with lawn chairs in tow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that over there.
I have some in my vehicle. Someone wants to rent them. I'll rent them cheap tonight.
Oh yeah, I bet it's cheap over here. Oh, that's kind of like that on the lake price for
Exactly.
for something like that.
It's a seller's market tonight.
That's right.
You need a pin for your boat propeller? Oh, okay,
right.
That'd be $50.
That's right. Would you like an adult beverage? About $200. Yeah.
I can tell you all this: the crowd is even though they're wet and they're bundled up, they're pretty intense. The rain has started again, but we have brought our fair share of noisemakers into the game, which some years back used to be illegal in the LHSAA. So I don't know how we're getting away with it without getting penalties, but so be it. And we raise Cain with those cowbells, and every now and then the cheerleaders are getting them. We're randomly getting people moving with the cowbells, so it's pretty exciting over here.
Well, it's going to be a fun game, and we're gonna have coin toss action and bring you Wampus Cat football, third round of the playoffs. Some rarefied air. We haven't been this deep in 18 years, almost 20 years. But I sure would like to come away from this with a victory, and that would really be nice. But I don't know if I'm going to talk about what we talked about on the way up here. Let's leave that alone. But at any rate, you're listening to Wampus Cat Football, the pregame show brought to you by Merchants and Farmers Bank. We got kickoff action coming your way, and coin toss action. We'll bring it back. We'll send it back to the station for some of the fine sponsors here on All American Country 93.5 KJAE.
When Merchants and Farmers Bank first opened its doors in 1928, we knew that we would have a strong future in Vernon Parish. Our growing retail and agricultural economy needed a bank. And as we transitioned to serving those who serve the needs of our country, we grew right along with Vernon Parish. Over the years, we added more locations and grew our staff to nearly 100 people. And through it all, we embraced the changing times with new equipment and new technology, becoming one of the first banks in Louisiana to build a website and offer online banking. Together, we've enjoyed quite a few changes and are very grateful to our long-standing customers, employees, stockholders, and friends. So please join us as we celebrate our 90th anniversary on Thursday, November 29th at our main location, 501 South 5th Street, beginning at 11 a.m.
Happy anniversary!
Because your future begins with our history. Merchants and Farmers Bank. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
The Merchants and Farmers pregame show. Your Leesville Wampus Cats taking on the St. Martinville Tigers. And St. Martinville has a beautiful field here. It's nice, fresh turf. It's about 4 years old, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. And again, the quarterfinals is where we are right now. First time the Wampus Cats have been there in 18 years. And we'll see if they can get past that. They would take on if they were to get past this, they'd take on the winner of Warren Easton and Northwood of Shreveport. And that either, I tell you, that's either one of those would be like,
It's like picking your poison there.
Exactly. I mean, what kind of death do you want, slow or fast? But at any rate, it's going to be a great game. Again, the Leesville Wampus Cats taking on St. Martinville. St. Martinville and Leesville have played in some epic battles. Jeff just did a figure. St. Martinville is averaging 41 points per game.
I mean, that's pretty strong. If that's 12 games, and
Yeah.
that's pretty doggone strong.
Yeah.
To be averaging 41 points a game, and of course we said it earlier, is the fact that how they do it, and they just control the clock and just move it down the field and move it down the field and move it down the field, and that's kind of going to be, in my mind, is kind of how's the Wampus Cats going to respond, or what is the defense going to show the offensive. What are they going to show them to say, okay, I think we can try this or we can run this. So I kind of, you look at the first couple of possessions, I think may or may not, just a little jabbing here, jabbing there to see what's going on. But and we talked during the break too, as you alluded to it, Sam, was the fact that the Wampus Cats, they're going to have to play 4 quarters of football here tonight.
Yes, they're going to have to. They can't. They take a quarter off, and you alluded to that. There's sometimes in the third quarter we kind of take a quarter off. Can't have that. I mean, last week obviously we as the Wampus Cats break the sideline, but and I love to hear that fight song, but third quarter last week. Now obviously Mount went down with the injury, and Noah Lane did a wonderful job of coming in there and sustaining what we had, but it looked like we went flat just a little bit. But at any rate, I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think these Wampus Cats all know that this is like you said earlier, you win and you stay in the game, or you lose and you go home. So don't want that to happen. But I do know that St. Martinville is going to be a tough opponent. As we're getting ready to bring you coin toss action. We'll take one more break. Before we do that, don't go anywhere, folks. Keep it right here. All American Country, 93.5 KJAE.
When Merchants and Farmers Bank first opened its doors in 1928, we knew that we would have a strong future in Vernon Parish. Our growing retail and agricultural economy needed a bank. And as we transitioned to serving those who serve the needs of our country, we grew right along with Vernon Parish. Over the years, we added more locations and grew our staff to nearly 100 people. And through it all, we embraced the changing times with new equipment and new technology, becoming one of the first banks in Louisiana to build a website and offer online banking. Together, we've enjoyed quite a few changes and are very grateful to our long-standing customers, employees, stockholders, and friends. So please join us as we celebrate our 90th anniversary on Thursday, November 29th at our main location, 501 South 5th Street, beginning at 11 a.m.
Happy anniversary!
Because your future begins with our history. Merchants and Farmers Bank. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Wampus Cat fans. And St. Martinville has their own brand of fireworks, just like the Wampus Cats did last week. Now, Jeff, who are our captains for tonight?
Okay, captains for tonight is number 6, Mikhail Phillips, and number 55, Caleb Westfall, number 76, Big James Collins, number 8, Dante Calishaw, and number 9, Landon Roberts.
All right. Also, number 6 is out there, too, Jeff, I believe. Isn't that a 6 on the
I
squad?
got
Right?
Mikhail Phillips.
Okay. Yeah. But, okay, so we had the number, but the name's right. That's all that really counts. But at any rate, you're listening to the Merchants and Farmers pregame show. We're getting ready to bring you the AGS Auto Glass coin toss, courtesy of none other than Charles Chuck Owen. Oh, this is going to be great. Can we go now, please?
Go where?
As we watch Charles sprint down the field.
Yeah, well, that's... all right.
Keep up with these young kids.
All right, here we go. AGS Auto Glass coin toss.
All right, gentlemen, congratulations on making this far in the playoffs. Please go. You're the visiting team. What's your choice of heads or tails? Heads. Heads? He chooses heads. I'm going to let it hit the ground. I call his head. Call his tails. You want to toss the one to the far, right? Yes, sir.
All right. So St. Martinville wins the toss, and they elect to defer in the AGS Auto Glass coin toss. So the Wampus Cats will get the football first. You got to like that, huh?
Yeah, you do. You know, you mentioned earlier they were out there at the coin toss, and the Tigers players were carrying a number 35 jersey. You want to tell them about that?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a second. I hear Charles. Hang on, I hear Charles tapping, so we'll go to an Alford Motors sideline report with Charles Owens.
Yeah, before the game, the White Hat was talking to the coaches, and all this was predetermined ahead of time. Anyway, go back to you.
Yeah, we got we're going to send it back to the station. We got Wampus Cat action coming your way shortly here on All American Country 93.5 KJAE.
When it's time to replace that windshield, make sure you head to Automotive Glass Specialist. Daryl and his crew will make sure you receive quality service. They are certified to install all windshields to factory specifications. All work is guaranteed 100% for 1 year against leakage, and they honor insurance claims. Home-owned and operated with over 60 years of experience in auto glass replacement. Located across from Walgreens on Highway 171 South in Leesville. So next time you need that windshield replaced, head to AGS, your hometown automotive glass specialist.
The best taste in barbecue this side of Texas is found at Hickory Smokehouse. Folks come from miles around for those tender ribs, that sliced beef, and oh, that chicken. Once you slap a lip over Hickory Smokehouse barbecue, you know they're doing it right. And don't forget, for your next event, they cater. And they do fish fries. And you'll always find Hickory Smokehouse serving a great lunch, fast and fresh, Monday through Saturday. Smoke chef salad, stuffed potatoes, gumbo, brisket, desserts, and more. Hickory Smokehouse in Fort Polk and DeRidder. Like them on Facebook.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? Call Shawson Gas in Leesville and get a Generac home standby generator that protects your home against power outages every second of every day all year long. Automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power. Control your life with a Generac home standby generator from Shawson Gas in Leesville. Now is the time to have your home propane tanks filled and bring in your small tanks to Shawson Gas at 1107 South Fish Street or call 239-2719.
Are you currently paying for storage space? Why do that when you can rent to own your very own portable building from Roberts Portable Buildings? Roberts Portable Buildings is proud to offer quality buildings by General Shelters of Texas in all colors, all sizes, and for all purposes. Be it storage, a hunting lodge, a she shed, or a cabin, Roberts Portable Buildings makes it really simple to get your portable building out on your property in no time with free, fast delivery and setup. Plus, they offer 12 months same as cash financing, and long-term financing is available for the qualified. It could be that what you really need to store out of the elements is your vehicle. If that's the case, Roberts is the place. Roberts Portable Buildings also does carports, enclosed garages, triple-wide RV covers, tires, and much more. Roberts Portable Buildings and Truck Accessories, a quarter-mile north of Entrance Road on 171. Give them a call at 337-463-3041. That's 337-463-3041. So, what if you're walking out to your car after work today and find that it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you'll have someone you know who'll be there when you need them. Jim Williams in Leesville is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. Give Jim Williams a call today at 239-0468. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back, Wampus Cat fans. Let's go down to Charles Owen for an Alford Motors sideline report right before the kickoff.
Yeah, right before the kickoff, we had the White Hat had already asked which side, what they were going to, what side of the coin they were going to call, and what were the decision points going to be. That's why it was so quick. I think we got a real professional group of refs tonight who are going to make this thing go smoothly and well.
I tell you, and also, Jeff, you and I were talking as we get ready for the kickoff. Cats will receive, but there was one of the St. Martinville players were carrying one of the jerseys of one of their players that was killed this spring, number 35, and that is a great, great gesture. As there is the kickoff, and it's a squibber. Number 25 has it, and he's going to go forward, up, gain about 3 or 4 yards. He's going to be out across the 40, up to about the 43-yard line, Jeff.
That was Jeremy Stander. This little squib kick kind of hit him right in the chest. Picked it up. So the Wampus Cats take over first down and 10. Pretty good field position of their own from their own 44-yard line. Let's go Cats.
That's right. All right. Leesville with the football, moving from right to left. Far side hash mark. They're in all white today with black numerals, black helmets. There's the snap. Mount looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's going to be it's going to be caught there by Sawyer. Nice job. That's a gain of about 9. Bring up second down and a yard. Darius Sawyer just had to slip down to make that catch.
And the ball popped up, and he maintained his concentration.
High formation. There's the snap. Straight ahead handoff. Galashaw has the first down across the 45-yard line. So it brings up first down. Wampus Cats again. They're in St. Martinville territory right now. Again, round 3 of the playoffs. Just getting underway. 11:30 left to go here in this contest. Leesville and St. Martinville. Mount with a spread formation. Calls for the football. Hands it to Galashaw. And Galashaw tries the far side. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe they're going to give him forward progress. None. No forward progress. And still, that brings up second down and 10 for the Wampus Cats. First possession of the game.
As the rain starts coming down a little bit harder.
All right, Mount. Spread formation. Nobody in the backfield with him. He's back there. He's empty backfield. 2 wides to the near side. Man in motion. He comes and he hands it to him. Turns it up on a jet sweep looking play. And he's not going to gain. In fact, they're going to give him forward progress, but that's generous.
Yeah, he was acting like he was going to go outside. That seemed to be covered, so, hey, just try to cut it up the field. So third down and 10. Cats have it at the Tiger 45.
Third down, Wampus Cats. Mount from the spread. Calls for the football. Looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now he's going to throw it down there. It's going to be incomplete, but there should be a flag. No flag. As there was a whole lot of pushing and shoving right there between Sawyer and number 12. Well, but, incomplete pass, fourth down. We'll come to you in just a second, Charles.
Things moving real quickly here.
Ben Ward backs up to punt the ball. Ward will be standing on his 40-yard line. Calls for the football is Ward. They're not coming. He's going to get it away. It's an end-over-end punt, and it's going to go a great bounce. Going to bounce out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So great job. We'll send it down to the to Charles Owens for an Alfred Motors sideline report.
Yeah, on that third down, folks, we tried to get Sawyer on a down, out, and up. Mount made a great pump fake, and then Sawyer went up the field, but he was in double coverage the whole way. We just couldn't slip it in. On the right side, they're only covering Tolbert with one guy, so look to isolate that later.
Okay, here comes the big offensive line of St. Martinville. I mean, those boys are big. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. First drive of the Wampus Cats, they wound up having to punt the football. The drive stalled. Now St. Martinville with the football. Quarterback's keeping it, and he comes to the near side, and he's going to be banged down out to about the 17 or 18-yard line. Jeff, that's just a quarterback keeper coming to the near side. Second down and about 5 for St. Martinville.
Yeah, Dick Green crashed in from the defensive end, come across, didn't quite get the quarterback, but nice gain on first down by Williams.
All right, spread formation. Quarterback sends another back out to the near side. He throws it out here to him. It's going to be caught, and he slips down. He's banged down by number 19 for the Wampus Cats on the coverage. Yeah,
that's going to be Christian Person.
Nice job, but that brings up third down and short. Actually, they're going to give him now they're signaling first down.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 23-yard line.
All right, first down. They St. Martinville is on the near side hash mark. They're dressed in all purple with white numerals and gold helmets. There's the snap. Ball gets through him, and the Cats are going to try to get it down. And let's see the Cats will have the ball inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Wampus Cats.
Well, that was tremendous. The quarterback just took his eye off the ball. It flew over his shoulder, and the Wampus Cats defense just smothered it. And now they take over first and goal from the Tiger 12-yard line. All right, getting underway here in the first quarter, 9:14 to go, no score.
All right, we'll now here comes that's near side hash mark of the Wampus Cats. Mount got an I formation. Calls for the football, and there is Caleb Gallisaw with the football. No signal yet. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
That was, a great run there from the freshman as he just ran right up that offensive line, ran in there between Westfall and Anderson, cut it back up the field, broke a tackle, and took it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
Touchdown, all right. Ward will get ready for the extra point. Hoffbauer will be the holder. Brett Pope, the snapper. There's a snap. The place kick. It's up, and it's good. 7-0, your Wampus Cats lead. We're going to send it back to the station here on All-American Country 93.5 KJAE.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts, pumps, and power HVAC. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest rental fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts ready to help you get the job done. Please visit our location in Leesville or call the store at 337-392-2224 and ask about our weekend special.
Thrifty Way Pharmacy, an independently owned pharmacy, prides itself on bringing you a great selection of good things, starting with good taste. Happy parents know Thrifty Way adds flavoring to kids' medicine to make it taste so much better, so you don't have to hold them down to get it down. Speaking of kids, they'll love the Dippin' Dots at Thrifty Way Pharmacy. And everybody loves their free popcorn. But if you're in a hurry, there is a convenient drive-thru, plus local delivery within the city limits. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is proud to serve you. Across from Bird Hospital in Leesville.
Welcome back, Wampus Cat fans. Ben Ward gets a foot in it. It's taken at the 15-yard line. And the Wampus Cats wrap him up. They have him down at the 25-yard line. About a 10 or 12-yard return. 7-0, your Wampus Cats lead. 9 minutes left to go in this first quarter of play. Leesville capitalizing on a miscue, a high snap over the punter's head. Cats have it inside the 10-yard line. Score on the second play, so 7-0, your Cats lead. Now,
Landon Roberts makes a good tackle on the kickoff return.
St. Martinville moving from left to right. There's a snap right in the middle of the field. The running back tries to sidestep, kicked out of bounds. I believe they're number 5 and number 6 for the Cats, Jeff, and also Landon Roberts on the for the Cats. Nice job, Jeff.
Yeah, that was Travian Benjamin, their running back, but Chris Davis comes in and causes the play to extend this way, and then
5 and 6.
Allen and Phillips comes up and
makes that Walsh nest effect. All right, spread formation. There's the snap. Quarterback keeps it. Now he turns it upfield, slips away from 2 or 3 Wampus Cats, dives forward out across the 40. That's going to be enough for a St. Martinville first down, and we talked about how good he is.
Yes, he is. He's a great athlete. Chris Davis finally making the tackle on the quarterback, Williams. So first down and 10 Tigers from their own 41-yard line. 7-0 Cats lead, 8:15 to go first quarter.
All right, here come the Wampus Cat defense. Near side hash mark is St. Martinville. Spread formation. Number 13 has it. He goes to the far side. Cats have it. He dives forward for a couple. Bring up second down. And probably they have.
That's Chris Davis on a tackle.
Chris Davis on the tackle. Nice job. Let's go call that second down and 8. Ball sitting at about the 43-yard line. Still in their own territory are the St. Martinville Tigers. Again, feel like you're at Tiger Stadium because everything here is purple and gold. And they even got the cat eye logo, the LSU Tiger cat eye. All right, quarterback calls for the football. Tailback has it, and they had him in the backfield, and he slipped away from him. He's going to fall forward. Big pushing, pulling, and Wampus Cats down inside the cross midfield for another first down for St. Martinville. They are just strong up front.
Yeah, they are. Darius Allen and Chris Davis on the tackle, so they make it across midfield at the Wampus Cat 49-yard line. First down.
All right, they've had him. They're just going to have to wrap him up. All right, inside Wampus Cat territory is St. Martinville with the football. There's the snap. Quarterback keeps it, and he gets away, makes 2 or 3. Wampus Cat miss, stiff arm, and he's going to go out of bounds inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. That's going to be another first down for St. Martinville.
That's kind of what we expected as they faked the handoff to Benjamin. Just like a zone read by the quarterback, pulls it up, and it opened up the gap up the middle, and he picks up great yardage all the way down to the Wampus Cat 37-yard line.
All right. Spread formation. They send one. They're at the near side hash mark, moving from right to left to right. There's the snap. Number 13 has it, and he's going to be wrapped up. Nice job. Still on his feet. The ball comes loose, but no signal yet. I think they will. They maintain possession, but that was close, and the Wampus Cats did a great job right there of hitting and then wrapping him up. He lost of about 5 or 6.
Hey,
second down.
With a real quick off-road motor sideline report, our guys are trying to strip the ball, folks. That's why we're missing these tackles, because it's so wet, and I'm sure they're doing it on assignment, but that's why we're missing it.
All right. Spread formation again. Quarterback, one back in the backfield with him. Far side hash mark, man in motion, coming to the near side. He hands it to him. Now the Cats are trying to get him out. There's a block in the back, but no flag. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line to bring up third down and probably 12, Jeff.
Yeah, that was Brian Wilkes, number 2 on a jet sweep. But he only picked up 4 yards. That seemed like he picked up a whole lot more than that. So that's still going to be 3rd and 11.
I couldn't see
from the Wampus Cat 38-yard line.
I couldn't see who kicked him out of bounds, but it's still at third down. All right, near side hash mark is St. Martinville. 3 wides to the far side. 1 to the near. Man in motion. Goes right there. Number 13. Quarterback fakes it. Now keeps it. He's going to be still on his feet. He's going to be kicked out of bounds, but short of the first down, I believe. Can't tell.
Where they got him marked, it's going to be a first down, I think.
Added. Timeout then, but that's just second effort on his part. Otherwise, we had him in the backfield. And these guys, that is first down for them inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line of the Wampus Cats. I tell you, that quarterback just Martinville Williams is just a bull. All right, he has the football still on his feet. He's inside the 10-yard line, still driving. It's going to be first and goal for the St. Martinville Tigers.
As we see who gets up there, it's Darius Allen and also Feliciano for the Wampus Cats. But Colin Adams shot the gap, and
where he ran where the gap was.
He shot the gap and just missed Williams, the quarterback, and he's a strong young man. First and goal now, 7-0 Cats lead, still in the first quarter.
All right, first and goal, I formation this time. Quarterback under center. He calls for the football, pitches it to the tailback, number 13, dives forward into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Martinville. 7-6, extra points pending.
Really no surprise what we expected out of this Tiger football team, but the quarterback just very, Marcavius Williams, very impressive on this drive.
No question about it. All right. Everybody's ready, 7-6. 4:51 left to go first period. Great football game so far. There is the snap, low snap, but he gets it down. It's up, and it is good. 7-all. You're listening to Wampus Cat Football, All-American Country, 93.5 KJAE.
Back by popular demand through November 30th, the reprocessed vehicle sale at Alfred Motors. Find hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles starting at $89 a month. If you're interested in buying a used vehicle, you must attend this event. Select vehicles from top manufacturers, all priced well below NADA value. Local banks have agreed to help buyers finance regardless of past credit history at Alfred Motors in Leesville. 13 Mazda 2, stock number C18207B. Sale price $59.95 plus tax and license. 78 months based on 3.99% with approved credit.
Mike Reese, an American Moving and Storage, has been serving this area for over 65 years. They congratulate all the Vernon Parish teams for their achievements in making such a successful year. Mike Reese knows it takes hard work and dedication to get to the playoffs, and these teams have shown that. Good luck to all the Vernon Parish teams from Mike Reese and American Moving and Storage.
Welcome back, Wampus Cat fans. There is the kickoff. The ball hits the ground, but he picks it right up, bounces right to him. I believe that's Landon Roberts, and it is. And Landon wisely got a hold of that football. That's one of those things, you never know where a football is going to bounce, but it bounced right back to him as it just went right between his arms.
4:45 to go. 7-7 is our score.
Leesville with the football. One back in the backfield. They pitch it to him. That's Galashaw. That's Caleb Galashaw, and he comes to the near side. Good hard run across the 30 out to about the 31. Gain of about 3, so we'll call that second down and 7. Jeff, near side hash mark are the Wampus Cats.
And they do have a lot of beef on that defensive line up front to match the size of the offense. You got to have to see who wins that battle.
Yeah, I like this battle better than that other one. All right, there's the snap. Mount looking to throw, throws it out there. It's caught, but is he inbounds? Let's see.
Said he's out.
Oh, that was a beautiful catch by Tolbert, but he caught it when he was out of bounds.
It was a high arcing throw, and actually he had to catch it. It just came over the top of his head, and he tried to tiptoe the sidelines. Incomplete, 3rd and 7.
Third down at 7. I formation. Galashaw and Galashaw in the backfield. One wide out to the far side. Mount with a man in motion. Fakes that handoff. He hands it to Darius Sawyer, and he's going to dive forward short of the first down, bring up 4th down and about 5 for the Wampus Cats. Ball sitting right at the 35-yard line. I look like I see the punting unit coming in right here.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 3. You're at your own 35. Got to punt this thing away as we're at 3:49 here in the first quarter. 7-7 is our score.
Ward will be standing at about his 20-yard line. Let's see if they try to. The nice snap, he gets it away, and it's a nice boot. It's going to be taken at about the 20-yard line. He runs back to the 15. Leesville has him, but he gets away. He's trying to come to the near side, and he's going to be down across the 45. Now they have him down across midfield inside Wampus Cat territory at about the 48-yard line. We just lost contain right there.
Well, Marcus McCord making the stop for the Wampus Cats, but one of the gunners was down the field and actually slid down right at
That's right.
where the runner was. But they're inside Wampus Cat territory at the 49.
All right, we'll come to you in just a second, Charles, as soon as this play's over. I formation for St. Martinville. Cats defense digs in. There's a snap. Number 13 has it. He's going to be hit and drives Wampus Cats and pulls them down for about 8 yards. It brings up second down and 2. Let's go down to Charles Owens for an Offward Motors sideline report.
Yeah, we've had some challenges with punts this year, but that last one was really good. The snap, the catch was good. It's probably Ward's best punt of the year, so hope we don't have to punt, but that was good news.
Amen. Quarterback, that second down and 3 for St. Martinville. There's the snap. Hands it to the tailback. Tailback is hit at the line of scrimmage, but continues to drive his feet, and he's got a first down. They had him hit short, but he just kept dragging Wampus Cat. And first down for the St. Martinville Tigers inside Wampus Cat territory at about the 37-yard line.
Tackle made by Chris Davis for the Wampus Cats.
Again, St. Martinville just power running right here. I formation. There's snap. Pitches it to the near side. It's going to be dragged down by Talon Adams, also on the stop.
Matthew Pahina
on a nice stop. He's going to lose a couple. So now it's bring up second down and 12.
And Pahina wearing number 12 tonight as Wampus Cats made a shift right before the snap. So second down and 12 now for the Tigers.
Second and 12, near side hash mark are the Tigers. Cats defense digs in. There's the snap. He fakes the handoff to 1. Number 13 has it. He's still on his feet. We had him there and had him in the backfield, and he slips away from Chris Davis and falls forward for about 3 or 4, maybe 5. He's got to bring up third down and about 6.
Yeah, that was a nice 7-yard run there. Minute 29 left to go first quarter, 7-7.
Got to wrap them up. Quarterback calls for the football. Cats come across the line of scrimmage. But, and that will, let's see if they moved.
As we wait for the call.
Leesville came across the line of scrimmage, but we're going to see if he was drawn offside. It's offsides against us.
That should be enough for a first down, I would think.
It's going to be about a foot short. So, yeah, bring up third down and short for the St. Martinville Tigers. All knotted up at 7. St. Martinville threatened again inside the 30-yard line down at about the 27. There's the snap. Number 13 has it, and he's going to be wrapped up. It's going to be first down yardage right just shy of the 20-yard line, about the 21 or 2, Jeff.
Yeah, Marcus McCord on the stop for the Wampus Cats as well as Pahina, but did pick up the first down. We're down to about 67 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
67 seconds left to go. I formation. Quarterback calls for the football. Rolls to the far side. Wide open spaces. Let's see if he can get out there. And they have him down. Number 23, Feliciano, I believe. Jeff dragging him down.
That's Nigel McCoy for the Wampus Cats.
Yes, they're nicely done there by Nigel McCoy.
That was a nice play that they ran.
Yeah, it was just a naked bootleg going to the far side, and basically we were able to bring him down. But it brings up second down and short inside the 15-yard line or the St. Martinville Tigers. There's a snap. Quarterback hands it to the tailback, and he's going to be hit, but he's going to be right at the first down marker at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, there was a whole group of Wampus Cats in on that stop as they converged on Williams.
Yeah, that's going to be first down for St. Martinville.
Yeah, this running offense, and that about 15 seconds left to go, and I think they're going to just let this quarter run out.
That's right. We're going to do that, too. That's the end of the first quarter. Your Leesville Wampus Cats 7, the St. Martinville Tigers 7, here on All-American Country, 93.5 KJAE.
This message brought to you by Morris Insurance Agency.
In Louisiana, we have seen just about everything that nature can send our way. Through it all, our Vernon Parish Farm Bureau office has provided its policyholders with real service by real people when they needed it most. Go by the Farm Bureau office today, conveniently located in Leesville at 306 North 6th Street, or give David Rabelais a call at 337-238-1015. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
7-7, your Leesville Wampus Cats in St. Martinville in round 3 of the playoff. Let's go down to Charles Owens for an Offord Motors sideline report.
Yeah, real quick, important data point. Coach told us in the show the other night he wanted to hold him to 1 score per quarter, which we have done, although they're starting the second quarter in good spot, but we're tied, folks.
They've been a great game. We thought it was going to be a slobber knocker. So far, everything it's been billed to be. All right, there's the snap. And quarterback's going to keep it coming to the near side. Catch, Talon Adams wrapped him up. He's going to gain short yardage, but down right at the 10-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 8 for the St. Martinville Tigers. Ball sitting right on the 10-yard line, Jeff.
Yeah, Talon Adams did a good job of bringing him down from the backside.
All right, here come the Wampus Cat defense. Near side hash mark are the Tigers of St. Martinville. I formation. There's the snap. He hands it to big number 13. Falls his way down right inside the 5-yard line. Not going to have it, but he's going to be at about the 3 or 4 yard line. I can't see where they have him marked, but that's going to be short of the first down. Bring up third down and about a yard. Yeah, they can get a first down, but
They got him marked down at the 3, so yeah, you're right.
You know, that's number 13, that Trevarian Benjamin. He is quite the athlete. We see why he's so highly touted. That whole offensive speed, they're beefy. All right, there's the snap. Benjamin has it. Falls forward right at the goal line. No signal yet. He's going to be short. He's going to be right at the 1-yard line. So, but that's going to be enough for a first and goal for the St. Martinville Tigers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people up front, and they're getting a pretty good push right now on the defensive line. As they have a nice first and goal at their the Wampus Cat 2-yard line. Just getting underway here in the second quarter, all knotted up at 7 apiece.
Right in the middle of the field, right on the very far left side of us. There's a snap. Number 13, Benjamin. He's got across the goal line for the touchdown. 13-7. St. Martinville leads. Now, see if we can't keep them, like Coach said, let's keep them to scoring once a quarter. Unfortunately, they just scored. How you like that?
Yeah, I like it. Love it.
They just scored early on. Extra point pending, 13-7, St. Martinville. There's the snap, the place, the kick. It's up, and it is good. So 14-7, your Cats are getting beat by 1 touchdown, 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half, All-American Country. 93.5 KJAE.
If you're building a new home or just want to redo your flooring, now is the time to get with Steve Keel, owner of S. Keel Leesville Flooring. Steve's got a great bunch of employees and a great holiday special. Get lifetime stain-proof carpet starting at just $2.19 per square foot installed. Sheet vinyl starting at 69 cents per square foot. Waterproof vinyl starting at $2.59 per square foot. Or laminate 12 mil starting at $169 a square foot. Residential or commercial, get the job done right with S. Keel Eskio Leesville Flooring. Call 238-2888 or 337-523-0837 for a free estimate. Military and senior citizens receive 10% off. Eskio Leesville Flooring on
Sabine State
Alexandria
Bank is
Highway.
excited to announce another way to better serve you with the opening of a brand new branch located at 1340 Boone Street in Leesville. Sabine State Bank has you covered for all of your financial needs, including internet banking, mobile banking, and checking and savings accounts tailored to fit your needs. Need a loan? Sabine has professional lenders here to serve you with over 20 years of experience in consumer